Hello, welcome back to Call of the Sea. This is our second episode, and actually I recorded the first episode and then had to, I wasn't able to record again for a few days. So we're leaping back in with the classic state of me having to remember what the hell's going on, which is fine, because we didn't do much, but let me see if I can recap to myself what happened. We are someone whose name I've forgotten. Our husband has gone missing because he went off in search of a cure for some kind of ailment that we have. Our hands are all blotchy and things. But he seems to have disappeared. Basically, he didn't return. And us, whoever we are, I can't remember what our name is, have set off to find him. And we've... We paid off a boat captain to take us to this island that he really didn't want us to take us to because there's something wrong with it. But we've already found signs that our husband has been here. In fact, he's left us little clues as soon as we arrived. And we made it through what I would say was like a first puzzle where we had to find little symbols and put them into a thing and cross a bridge. Where are we? Which direction did we come from? I'm gonna go... Oh, okay. Yes, okay. I think... Yep, I'm remembering. I think the last episode... I should have watched the end of the last episode just to... Ended chapter 1, and this is chapter 2. So this is, we can't go back. Chapter 2 is opened here. And we walk forwards. That's good, because that means I don't have to, remember, things. I can actually start afresh. Right, on we go. We continue in the island. And I'm going to try and record a bunch today. So you'll have a good stream of episodes.
Wow, what is this place?
Where I know what's going on. Someone said to me the voice audio in the game is a lot quieter than the me audio. And I went in to check, but the voice audio settings are as high as they can, so I might fiddle with it in editing. It might be a little off. We'll see how it goes. I'll have a little fiddle with it. But it should be okay. I'll keep an eye on the little levelometer.
I'd better have a look around this abandoned village. Harry's crew might have stayed here.
Okay. So, we've got a village. We've got that big symbol thing, which I thought didn't exist. Let me clarify. We've approached the island, and I thought this symbol was sort of illusory. It didn't seem to really be there. It sort of was there in the dream, but I don't think it was there when we arrived physically before. But it definitely seems to appear there now. A big sculpture. Looks a bit like an anchor, doesn't it? Like the anchor could come down like this. I don't know. Maybe we'll figure that out at some point. Okay, so we have a village. Oh, there's stuff over here as well. We've got wooden things. I can see there's one there. So they've probably got symbols on that we might have to pay attention to. There's a massive... Let's look at this big stone thing. Okay, we've got little stony guys here. Little stone golems or something. Maybe something will go in there.
Is something missing here?
I agree. Lady whose name I've forgotten. Okay, my guess is something's going to slot in there and this doorway will open. Maybe it'll slide backwards or I don't know. So we'll come back to that. Right. Hut full of crates.
The Everhard expedition. They set up camp here.
Smart. Okay, the Everhard expedition is the boat crew that our husband was on.
A tiki. Like something straight out of an adventure novel.
Oh, yes, and I can press tab. And we've got a journal. Okay, so she's drawn the tiki. So these are the symbols that our last puzzle did. What are these? I'm guessing if there's an asterisk, it means there's some stuff that's happened that we haven't seen yet. I feel like I remember her drawing this, but maybe her ticking the key off is the new thing. Okay, there's an asterisk here. So she's written more in the log. Let's go back. So we've read this. We haven't read this. let me read, and it'll help us catch up with what we did. So this is the this is the Everheart expedition. This is Harry, I think, and this is his crew. And then last episode, I figured out the symbols that were needed to open the bridge: the sun, birds, mountain, the sea, and fish. Now it's time to cross the bridge and venture deep into the island, which is where we are now. And now we're in the village, and she's written, the path through the jungle led to an abandoned campsite set up in the remains of an old village. Could this be where Harry's expedition stopped? Some kind of very loud engine went past. Great. So we're all caught up. Okay, so confirmation that Harry was here. Another little tiki. Does she want to draw this one?
Could these tikis be some sort of guardians?
I don't know. Is this a different looking tiki? It is. Okay, so this one has got little houses on it, I'm going to call them. This one's got little circles. Alright, we're definitely going to have to like piece these designs together at some point, because that one over there... Oh no, I thought that was blank, but it's not. We were just looking at it from the back. Okay, what have we got? A tape player. That's cool. Let me just have a quick look at stuff, and then I'll listen to the tape player. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of... I want the context before I get all the tape stuff. So we've got... Okay.
A Polynesian man covered in tattoos. I'm not sure if he looks angry or scared.
And I can flip it around. Good, remind me.
Well, what well?
So it says he doesn't want to be near the ruins. He doesn't want to be near the ruins. Why is he so afraid of that well? I forget I could also bring this up if I can't read the handwriting. Okay, so we've got to find a well, I think. Let's have a look at this. You don't want to say anything about it? Nope, nothing to say. Okay, so we've got some trinkets. I wonder if this cave in the background is anything useful.
So now you believe in magic, old pal?
He gave me one of these amulets circled to each of us. Only Harry kept his. Okay. Cool. And then there's another couple of things over here, and then I'm going to listen to the tape recording.
Fascinating.
These ancient geometric stone structures are not Polynesian. What purpose did they serve? Aha, okay, so this looks like the thing where the hole was missing, because that's the thing I think is going to be a doorway, and it's missing a stone donut, a square stone donut, and on the back it says nothing. Okay, open the box.
Looks like some of the crew members didn't get along too well.
This guy wasn't a crew member, was he? Maybe he was. So what it looks like, and I'll read, maybe there's stuff on the back to read. This guy is starting something with this guy, and Harry is like, whoa, let's be chill about this.
A forbidden ritual?
He's warning us about those ruins. He says that some sort of forbidden ritual took place here. Okay. Cool. Is this all in the diary? Harry had to intervene in an argument between an islander and a member of his crew. The Polynesian man seems to be afraid of the rituals that took place in these ruins. Okay, I think things are gonna get spooky at some point. Just... Okay.
Let me record it. So, you said you've been on this island before?
Yes. Some years ago. I made a rookie mistake. I detoured from my fishing route to go to what looked like a better spot. Less than an hour had gone by when suddenly my va'a, my canoe overturned. And I got this lovely souvenir from that mistake.
Heavens, what gave you that scar?
It's not a what, but a who. I don't know. I didn't get a good look at it, but it seemed like a sea creature I never seen. Anyway, I was lucky enough to reach that white sand beach, the one where we landed on the island. A man came 3 days later and got me out of there. He brought me to the port of Papeete without speaking a single word. Time passed, and I promised myself that I would go on with my life and forget about this damn island.
Why did you agree to return to the island then?
I need to know what happened to me, to discover the truth. I don't know if you get me.
Absolutely.
Okay. So some kind of creature is on this island, which is concerning. Oh, a turtle shell. I want to look at the crew again. Okay, so this man is part of the crew. Yes, there he is. So he's probably like more of a local expert, but has also come back to figure out what kind of scary creature gave him a scar. A scary creature in the sea. I'm sure it's going to be great. This game is pretty, can I just say? Isn't it a lovely looking game? It feels warm. Alright, let's go over here. Where did we come from? We came over there. We walked in here. We've done that one and we've done that one. Let's do this one. Right, let's sketch this out in our books.
They're composed of 4 pieces.
Oh, hello, butterfly. Okay. So far, nothing, no same things. No same eyes, no same mouths, etc. Okay, more stuff. Okay, here we go. We got some dice and some letters and a diagram. We got a box, probably some more stuff over here. So let's just go left to right. Ooh, interesting.
I've never cared much for games of chance.
Okay, so we've got a spade, a king, 10, 9, queen, jack. I can see. Have we done them all? I think we have. Yep. Yeah, king, queen, jack, spade, knight. Yeah, 6. Okay, cool. I feel like I recognize these dice. I can't... I feel like I've seen these dice, not in this game before, but in real life. But I don't know. I feel like I've seen something like this. Maybe I'm having a false memory. Okay, so there's 1, 2 things. So we're not... Let's see what this does.
This fella sounds pretty hot-headed.
Okay, July 14th. I think it's... Hang on. There was... Right. Hang on. Let's not read that yet. Okay, so it's November now. That's what I wanted to remember. It's November now. July 14th. But June, July was about the time when they left in the expedition. So... Okay. I came to this godforsaken island for just a few days, and it's been almost 2 weeks already of doing nothing. Is this rich jerk going to open that hatch anytime soon? I'm not going to wait for Mr. Know-It-All again like I did with the elevator. He better let me handle the situation. We brought dynamite for a reason. Okay, so there's a hatch to be opened. Something about an elevator. Maybe less important. Maybe there's some dynamite around. Nothing on the back. Okay. Right, and let me just read the log because I spotted. There was a plan behind Harry's back to blow up an ancient door with dynamite. Yeah, okay. And then this. Can I see this? I can't see this. But let's have a quick look. Okay, I can see this says explosives here. So that's a sort of stack of dynamite and a plunger trigger. That says safe distance. And that says ancient hatch. Oh, I can actually pick it up. Normally it has like a little... There we go. There we go. Thank you.
Blowing an ancient hatch with dynamite sounds like a fool's errand to me.
Oh, and this is the thing. This looks like the bit where the door is, except there would be like a wall here. You know, that thing over there. Except instead of there being a door, it's just a big flat area. All right. We'll keep our eyes open. Oh, we can flip it around as well.
Ooh, looks like someone didn't like you very much, Harry.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm so clever. Hilarious. His crew think he's a bit fancy schmancy. Okay. Okay. I wonder why the dice are important. Maybe they're not. Okay, what's in the box? Uh-oh.
I'm not sure what to expect on this island, but I hope I won't regret not having a gun.
Don't know enough about guns, especially old guns. Oh, there's a thing we can look at here. What are in these holes? Am I being crazy? Those look too long for bullets, and why would you just keep two long bullets and whatever this is? I don't know much about guns. Maybe if you shoot guns, you also like lollipops, so that's where you store your lollipops. Okay, what is this? Oh, I see. I'm looking through. Right. Okay. I gotcha. Okay. What else can we look at? Loads of stuff. A mirror. I have no reflection. Ooh, there's a missing piece. Is that important? Razors.
Who worries this much about their appearance in a place like this?
I don't know. We had a lot of dresses with us though, so you know.
Nice comb.
Okay, T88. Is that important? But this says 88T. I'm stepping out. I wonder if they just mirrored the texture for two sides of this comb. Okay. I mean, what is this? Is that just hair? Boots. Brilliantine. Is that just hair product? Hair cream? Hair? Especially if you've got slightly longer hair, it's actually practical in the jungle to kind of slick it back and stop it flopping around. Okay, passport.
His real name was Costas?
Whose real name? It's not Harry, is it? Okay, Costas Apostolou. Manchester Avenue, Los Angeles. In case of death, notify Athanasios Apostolou. No, that's not Harry then, is it? He would. Okay. Cool. Right, who are we looking at here? Is that him? Is that Apostas? We said his real name. So this is Apostas' cabin, is it? This is all Apostas' stuff. Are we guessing? Apostas with the explosives, Apostas with the gun, Apostas with the hair cream. What is this telling us? Hello?
Looks like this fellow was a real heartbreaker.
I guess. Yeah, there he is. He's got the white hair. Sure.
Quite a looker. A fashion model, maybe.
To Roy, the best stuntman in Hollywood. So he was a stuntman. Why is he here?
Very neat.
I mean, I guess. This is a gun, isn't it? A Winchester's a gun. Yes. 12 gauge. 12 whole gauges.
They were packing a lot of heat when they came to this island, but they took all the guns with them.
That's some holes for your Mars bars. I know how guns work. Okay, right, so... I don't know. I could be reading this wrong. This feels just like... What was his name again? Costas. Like this is all his stuff, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we've done all of this. We've done 3 totems. Just by looking at the notes, it looks like there might be at least 1 more totem. More huts this way, so let's Let's go where there are more huts. Let's sort of stay in the village. And there's another.
Damn it. Someone on the expedition died.
Oh, okay. Roy Granger. Let's just sketch this down first.
What a delicate piece of craftsmanship.
This is the only happy one. Looks like he's got crossed arms as well. Right, let's go. Let's go for this. Sorry, I'm stepping on your grave, but it's the only way I can.
I never thought that this expedition would cause anybody's death. I'm sure Harry never thought so either. If he'd known this was going to happen, he'd never have come here.
I don't know. You can say that for sure. Roy Granger, member of Harry's expedition, died. It's interesting it's gone here. There's no way it would have expected me to see that before I saw this. Okay, I'm going back to the picture. So I'm guessing the local is probably not going to be called Roy Granger. We know this guy's called Kostos. So it's either this guy or this guy. Guess we'll find out. And hang on, can we... So it's 1934. Oh, okay, that's just the date of death. So I was gonna. The reason I was gonna be like, oh, if we know when he was born, we might be able to say if it's the older guy or the younger guy. But actually, he died on the 14th of July, so pretty early on, I guess. Right, let's read this.
A farewell message from a friend.
I guess we'll have to finish our game in the afterlife. Rest in peace, Pally. Drayton Motors. Interesting. Okay, interesting. I wonder if that dice game is kind of like Yahtzee or something? Where you sort of have to make combinations? I don't know. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. What is this thing? Is this anything? Nothing we can click on. Okay. I don't know, Harry. I feel like if you're going to go on a crazy expedition, you would have risked people's lives to find a cure for your wife.
Did they use all the dynamite?
Looks like they took it all. Well, I don't know. Is there dynamite in here? Maybe not.
Explosives. Looks dangerous.
Yeah. Okay, we'll look in this hut. Yeah, not much in the way of supplies left, are there? I can't believe we're here all by ourselves and they had an entire expedition. Plus dynamite, plus guns.
He seems confused, as if he was having a hard time writing this down.
I need... Scratch, scratch, scratch. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the medical tent up on the flat outcrop. After the explosion, after what happened, I better find out more about the wall. Or, well, I think that's well. Because it looks like the E's and the A's look like this. So, well. I better find out more about the well. Dr. DeWitt. I think that's Harry, is Dr. DeWitt. Okay, so we've explored this part of the village. What was that? That's just a little...
I haven't been close to a grave since my mother's burial. Shortly after she died, my lovely Dalmatian spots, as Harry used to call them, appeared. We thought it was nothing at first.
Right. I can look at all this. So cool. All that carving into the mountainside. That's very cool. Right. This way looks like the way onward. So I think this is going to be just a little thing we can look at. So let's go look at it. Ooh. The lighting in this game.
The river cuts through that canyon. It doesn't look safe to cross.
Nope. This looks like the Giant's Causeway. Is that what I mean? Giant's Causeway with the sort of hexagonal rock formations. It also looks a bit like the Superman's crystal cavern home place. Anyway, I was going to say the lighting in this game is lovely because you can really feel the warmth and then you feel the coolness when you go into like caves and coves and stuff. Like now I feel like I can almost feel the breeze. Oh, another small mercy. I'm recording today. I think we're on the 1 day between of respite in a heat wave in where I live. It's been a pretty sweltering weekend and it's about to be an even more sweltering week. Right here, it's going to get to 37, 38 degrees in the middle of the week, and there's no air conditioning here, and I'm in a brick building, and it's going to be, and there's no breeze, so it's going to be hell, but it's kind of dropped down a little bit today, so I can record comfortably. Okay, lots of lovely waterfalls. Still need to find out what that thing is. And when are these totems going to come in handy? Another funky bridge. I don't think we're going to be crossing that. I don't know, maybe we will. Maybe we're going to... Oh, more village stuff.
Oh, I must have found the luxury huts. Pretty swanky.
Are these more luxury? Right. More of the same crates. What are we looking for? Right, let's just do a clockwise around the room. There he is!
Look at him. Giddy as a schoolboy.
Yeah, but what has he got? What is he holding?
Ichor?
Black ichor. Ooze. Oh. Ichor rings a bell from stuff, from like weird fantasy stuff. Comes up in like board games sometimes. Ichor. I'm sure the game will explain itself. Rations. Oh, another one of these. Aha! I bet we can turn these.
The parts of the tiki on this column seem movable.
Right, we'll move it in a minute. I'm just gonna. I want to read the room first, if you don't mind. We know there's a puzzle to be solved. Object here. Yes, I think we knew that. Okay, we've got a cool map.
Considering how poorly Harry draws, this isn't half bad.
So...
Considering how poorly Harry draws, this isn't half bad.
Can I figure out... So we came in here. The level started over here. We came in here. That is where we put this thing. That's the doorway through to here. This was the diagram we saw. Or this was the area of the diagram of the explosives that we saw. So we have to go through the door to do that. These are the 3 huts. This was where the grave was. And we've now walked up here and we are here. Okay.
More drawings.
Yes. I think we figured this out. I think this has been hammered in. We put like a square thing in the square hole and this door opens up. Yeah. I think we figured that out.
That Frank seems to feel guilty for whatever happened. I feel really bad for him.
Mr. Everhart, I still don't understand what happened. Roy knew just as well as you and me that the black ooze was highly volatile. I should never have believed him when he said you had your permission. It won't happen again. Frank. Okay, so we've got... I'm wondering if we've got the names of the people written down somewhere, because... Maybe not. No manifesto of crew members. Harry. I've forgotten his name already, but he was the guy with the explosives. There's a Frank. I'm guessing one of these. Oh shit, who died? And Roy. Who died? Roy died. So I'm guessing, I'm going to guess Roy's the younger one. He looks younger than him. So I'm guessing Roy's the younger one who died. I'm guessing he's the younger one because it's more likely a younger person has been like, oh yeah, I had permission from Harry, Frank. Like, elder people tend to be more in charge, right? Could be wrong though. He's got the overall, so I wonder if he worked for Drayton Motors. I wonder if he's like he brought a notepad with him from where he used to work. Okay, trying to piece it all together. Bear with me. It's interesting we can't... Yeah, okay. Oh, this. Yes, no, sorry, we looked at that. Okay, can't look at these. Let's look at this.
It's being ripped out of something else.
Okay, so there's going to be... Ooh, what were they called? What were those things called that we saw? She hasn't drawn them. She's drawn this. They were called like unus or uzus. The big flat wooden things with carvings on. It looks like something that might be part of that.
I've seen Harry keep even restaurant checks for bookkeeping. He would never tear up a piece of valuable information.
Okay, puzzle. Whoa, this is when my sensitive mouse is going to be hurting. Okay. Right, bottom. Is that the bottom of that? No. Can we continue along here? What's a flat top? Ooh. Okay. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Here we go. That's that. Okay. Now we're going to continue down the side. That's going to go there. I wonder if these are actually sort of in rough order. You look like you're going to go there. Yep. That's not going to go there. Just put you over there for a second. I think this goes in here. The order of the symbols is important. Okay, what's going to slot into here? This, I think. Oh, here we go. Yes, we're making 4 symbols in a row kind of thing. Okay, so you're going to poke into there. What's this shape? I think that's the one. You're going to come down the little right-hand side. You're going to be there. Yes, here we go. Here we go.
Got it.
Great. So turtle, shark, ray, octopus. But it looks like an octopus, this sort of like makeup on. Like it's sort of Ursula the Sea Witch. Great. Okay. I'm going to look at the diagram in a sec. I just want to like... Can we only do it from this side? Yes. Okay, so let's just do this first one and see what happens. So we're doing houses. How do I describe this? Houses filled in block eyes, green mouth, dangly limbs. T-Rex limbs. Houses, block eyes, green mouth, T-Rex. Houses. Block eyes. Green mouth. T-Rex. Okay, that didn't do anything. Do we need more clues? I can go through them all. I could try another one. Circles. Glasses. Smiling, crossed arms. Circles. Glasses. Okay, well they're all... Okay, I mean it's all... That's going to be that one. And that's going to be that one. Okay, so they're all lined up, obviously. What is this? Can I do anything with this? Okay, but which one is the main one, do we think? I could do them all, but I just... Do we have a reason for... for why one might be the main one? Let's do that. We just move them all one across. Okay. And just move them all one across. Okay, well, we can safely say we've tried them all. You're that guy. Yes. Okay, maybe there's more to this then. I mean, I'm guessing we're going to get the square block out of this. Let's go over here. This
You put together quite an expedition, Harry. And all just for little old me.
Start in the center of the room and then go around the edges? Why not? Open this box first? No, let's look at stuff first. Let's look at things first. Otherwise, the box might have no context. Let's look at this.
The Harry Everhard I know would never have given up on this. Something must have happened that kept him from solving it.
University of Denver. Oh, he's got his own special pad. That's nice. Okay. This is so frustrating. I know I'm close, but I can't find the right combination. So he's like... Okay, there's some kind of weird circly business. Cool. What is this?
Black ooze. In a telescope?
Okay, so black ooze. So it looks like there's a lens at the front of the telescope. There's a lens at the back of the telescope, you know, at the eyepiece. And in the middle, he's like slid a slide with black ooze on. Something like that. Right, let's look at the back. Okay. Have we logged anything? No. A book. Oh, no, is it? It's this. Okay.
Other planes of existence. That's bats.
That's bats. That's bats. Tillinghast Spectacles Lens Aligner. An unsurpassed technological device from every point of view. After a specific alignment, this device concentrates the resonance wave spectrum in an optical impression. Observing the lens will affect the subject's pineal gland, allowing them to gaze into other planes of reality outside the spectrum we consider our dimension. This is giving me vibes of the special lens you get at the beginning of The Room, which we just played. A Type B machine. Special features. Adjustable outside revolving shutter. Chain take-up, extra large house with square condenser boulder, double magazine rollers. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. $225. So with the telescope, this says price with telescope, so it goes, So I wonder if all the stuff's in here. Interact. Smooth.
Where did you get this strange device, Harry?
So, these are the slides. That might be the black ooze. What can I interact with? Can I interact with this? Okay. Okay, this knob seems to be the only thing I can do. Okay. So I can touch this, I can touch this, I can press these things. So what does this do? Cool. Okay, I'm going to put it at 1 just so I can sort of... What does this do? This moves a red dot around. Right. Oh, is this... What is making this meter do stuff? Oh, okay. Okay, right, reset. Reset. Okay, so wherever the dot is... Was this always like this? I thought it started a bit lower down. So we move the red dot and we press this button. And that grows a little blobby. We can then move the red dot again and we can press this and grow another little blobby. And we have to draw some pattern that's the right
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works.
combination. And we
or
can
what
see
to
it
do with it.
appearing on the lens, which is quite cool. So this is what he was trying to do. And we need to figure out how to do it. There's a telescope there. I wonder if we can look into it. Okay, let's look around the room.
My dear old pal. I know you won't ever read this letter, but I'm accustomed to writing you, and it comforts me in this strange place. This island is riddled with secrets. So many secrets. But I'm not only talking about mechanisms and contraptions, Norah. I dare say that something on the island clouds one's judgment. Otherwise, I don't have an explanation for Roy's actions.
Ooh.
The man was arrogant, impulsive, and a little cocky, but he was no fool.
So this is Roy.
We weren't friends by any means, but he didn't deserve what happened to him.
Uh-oh.
Nobody deserves that. We may have made some progress in finding the cure for your illness, but at what price? I miss you so much, Norah. Harry.
Our name's Norah.
He may not say it explicitly, but Harry blames himself for Roy's death. I know him too well. And
Okay.
I miss you too, Harry.
Okay, this clarifies a couple of things that I've made some mistakes about. So, Roy was the stuntman, and it's just his real name was... So this is Roy, which makes sense because he was talking about the explosives and blah, 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 blah. Roy, this is Roy. It's just his real name on the passport was not Roy. That's why she exclaimed about it. Gotcha. Okay. So, one of these people is called Frank, and we don't know yet. And Roy went gung-ho with the explosives, and we don't know if he blew himself up, but we know that some effect of him using the explosives caused him to die. Like, he may have blown something up. He blew open a seal that he shouldn't have blown open, and a scary monster came out and ate him.
Jeepers, a stranded ship.
Wow. That's pretty far off. What goes here?
Something's missing here.
Okay, well, we've got plenty of lenses. I don't think we can pick them up, though. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Get information.
This explains why the campsite is nearly abandoned.
I need to start recognizing people's handwriting, I think. Tell the others to pack up as fast as they can. We have to get to the black sand beach. Something's happened to the ship. The ship that we see in the telescope. Bring only what's indispensable. I wonder if everyone writes on their own paper as well. So maybe Harry writes on his own letterhead paper. Frank wrote on the something motors letterhead paper. So, not sure who this person is. So is this their ship, maybe? They left their ship there, and it
Jeepers, a stranded ship.
ended up beached. Okay, can't read this. Can you read this? Nope. Okay. Okay, this doesn't... Okay. Do we have information to solve this? Looking through the telescope, I saw a ship stranded on a black beach on the other side of the island. That must be the Lady Shannon, the ship that took the expedition here. Yes. Right, notes. Okay. Yeah, I don't think any of these are going to help us. And all of these are crossed out, so we got nothing into. He didn't figure out. I mean, is this the clue? I mean, that's not exact enough. They're not going to give you that as a clue. Probably. I hope. Okay, so what are we missing here? So we've got two things going on at the same time here. We've got this thing, which, despite us putting in the correct faces, have not given us anything. I think. I'm trying to... It doesn't really... doesn't align with the outer parts. Right, this is definitely this guy. Yeah. Okay, let's have more of a wander around. We've got a lot of family symbols. They seem to represent sea creatures. What's the connection with each tiki? The order of the symbols is important. Right, let's leave this for a minute and see if there's anything else we can get stuck into. If not... Uh-oh. So, we've got these things on the go. We've got these things on the go. We've got the dots that we have to put into the, you know, the super scope thing. Is there anything in here that's giving us information? Are we like any of the pictures are giving us the dots? I don't think so. Okay, we've got degrees. That might just be flavour, but you never know. Just looking for dots. Okay, keep going. Now we don't keep the stuff in here, do we? Remember this. Okay. And I think this is it, really, in terms of where we can go. But I'm going to go back and I'm going to have a look to see if there's any, like, indication of how we should place the dots. Like, what was the point of this? Oh, I didn't go up here. Okay, there's more. There's more. There's more. Hopefully this is the answer to everything.
Why is this hammock so far from the rest of the campsite?
I don't know. Were you poisoned?
Look at this little fella.
Yes, look at him. Show me the dots. He's got crossed... yeah, they've sort of got crossed arms, I guess.
An amulet with a carved Marquesian cross. The symbol represents balance and protection.
Okay. What are you trying to tell me here? What is this area trying to tell me?
Why is this hammock so far from the rest of the campsite?
We have picked up a lot of, like, threads in this episode and not been able to really resolve any of them. Oh,
What peculiar rock formations. Is this basalt?
Basalt. I would have said basalt, but sure. Okay. Why is this so far? Is it because you're cursed? Are these protective charms from the curse that you've had? Right, come on. What are we learning from this? Not much. Okay. Starting to get worried. Whoops. Time to double check the notes in the hut just to make sure there's no black dots anywhere. Oh, here we go. That's the thing we saw. He gave one of these amulets to each of us. Only Harry kept his. He doesn't want to be near the ruins. Why is he so afraid of that well? Only Harry kept his. Right, back to the log. Roy. Harry. One of these is Frank. Not sure we know this guy's name. Or her name. Are these the same guys? No, these are the guys that crewed us across. Okay, that's fine. Right, any dots? And whose is this handwriting? It's not Harry's. Nope. Nope, you're just shells. I think these are just boxes. I don't think there's any documentation here. Damn, game, you've really got me. This is where he came from. Yep. Yes, I don't... What are we looking for? No dots on the photographs. Okay, so this is Roy. Roy's name is Costas, but... Manchester Avenue. What is the purpose of this? Is this to give us his character? He's a dashing young man. It's interesting, isn't it? Like, I don't think everything's going to be a clue, but they've given us a lot. He's neat. He's well groomed. He's a stunt man. What's your deal? And Roy, and he died. I think we might be ending this episode. The well. With a lot to be resolved. But don't worry, we'll be back. Double checking. These smudges are almost dots. So this is Frank again. Frank writes with the Drayton Motors stationery. I think if they are going to keep consistent with the notepads that they write on, that's going to be helpful for me. As well as the, I guess, handwriting. Okay. Can we look up at this shield? Is that giving us... That is a thing.
It's some sort of Polynesian coat of arms. Is that An octopus.
It is. Ah, okay. We've got it. We haven't got it, but we've half got it. So each of these is associated with one of those, right? But they're missing. Okay, that's fine though, because that one is the...
Broken. But I might as well draw what I can see of it in my journal.
That's the ray. Okay. And it said the order is important. So we're going to go turtle, shark, ray, octopus. Now this one... Aha!
They used the emblem as a headstone for Roy's grave. This one resembles a shark.
Okay, so here we go. So, how am I going to make a note of this? So the shark is this one. I wonder if they match up to the... I wonder if they've made it easier for us by matching up the chord. So the bottom left is the bottom left here. I wonder if that persists. The ray is that one, and it is that one, okay? And the octopus is crossed arms. Yeah, okay, so they do. They match up to their corners. Cool. Okay. So I'm going to end the episode there, but we know, I think, that we have to make these guys in this order. So we have to go turtle, octopus, no, what am I doing? Turtle, shark, ray, octopus, and I think that'll mean like the turtle bit goes there. I think it's gonna be, we're gonna mix them up in that order. I'm gonna do that next episode, because that means we get to end this episode having made a breakthrough, and that means a little bit of a teaser for next episode, but that also means when we start next episode, that gives us something to do. We can launch straight into doing a thing, which is exciting. So look forward to that at the end of this episode. Good. I'm glad that happened. I was really worried we were going to end this episode with disappointment, but actually we've ended it with excitement. We have mysteries ahead, but with something to do. So great. Thanks for watching this. I hope you're finding this game as pretty as I am. And I hope I've got the sound levels right this time. Hopefully I'll see you again for the next one. Let me know what you think if you've been watching along, and I'll see you in the future. By which I mean Wednesday, I guess. Okay, bye!